It is an era of turbulence, a time of uncertainty. The world is changing. Kingdoms emerge and prepare for war. Welcome to Fantasia.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. Klautos here. Welcome back to Chapter 21 of Fantasia. And here we are in the Goblin Kingdom. And since the last Fantasia video, my channel has gotten a pretty big surge of new subscribers. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am happy to have you. I hope you enjoy my world. I'm working really hard on it, and yeah. Anyway, yeah. So most of you have seen the Vasten videos that I recently put out. I'm super thrilled to be playing in that world, and just a quick little recap. I've put Craftaway sort of on the back burner until I get this Goblin Kingdom finished. But then the Vasten thing came around, and so I had to, you know, crank out a few episodes of that. But we are back here rocking and rolling in the Goblin Kingdom. And, yeah, what did we do last episode? We did this column here, and, in between episodes, I went ahead and did this side and this side, added these little windows, house thingies sort of popping out there. Yeah, so we have goblins living inside this column now. But what I need to do still is the interiors, because if, let me make my way down there. What's the fastest way down there? I guess I could take a shortcut. Ugh, right there. Shortcut onto the stalagmite, sorry. Yeah, we need to redo this, and not redo, but redo the inside, because I want to hollow it out so I have plenty of space inside there to build floors and stairs and stuff like that. I could do ladders, but I don't want to do ladders. I'm going to try to avoid that. If I can do this whole thing with just stairs, then I would be super happy. I also connected this house, because I had this house here, right? So I connected this house into there as well. So this is another way in. Stop flying. But yeah, so I need to get this figured out, because there's still a ton of blocks I can remove from the inside of here to give myself more space in which to build. So I think that's the first thing that I'm gonna do right off the bat. So let me get that done. I'm gonna dig out as much of this as I can, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, y'all, I got it hollowed out as much as I could. It's pretty much to the point to where if I break any more blocks inside there, I'm gonna be seeing the outside exterior, which I don't want. So I think pretty much the whole thing has been hollowed out. But there's something I would like to do before I show that to you guys, and that is right in here. I've decided to start doing comments of the day, because I've never done that on my channel, and I'd really like to start doing that so I can interact with you guys just a little bit more. So we have our first comment, and there were a ton of really good comments on the last video. It was really hard to pick one, but I wanted to pick one that made me laugh, and this one I think is great. So this one comes from I'm putting the episode in which the comment was made. So this is episode 21, but this comment was from episode 20. So, and it's from Allies All Around. And he says, you should enter the Guinness World Record book for widest spiral staircase completely made out of stone inside of a Goblin Kingdom. It is definitely quite a walk to get all the way up when you're so used to flying. Very, very true, and I think I'm gonna hit up Guinness and take care of that. If you guys want to know what he's talking about, if you're new to the channel, you've never seen Fantasia before, quick little recap, not recap, but let me tell you what this world is about. This is my forever world. This is the world I'm going to be building in as long as my channel exists. And our very first kingdom here is the Goblin Kingdom, and yeah, all that stuff. So, oh, lag spike, sorry about that. This is our dragon here. I'm not really going to get too lore heavy in this episode because there's a lot to it, and some of you are familiar with some of the lore in this world, but there's actually a lot more that I am not disclosing at this time because I'm waiting until the Goblin Kingdom is completely finished to really tell the story of this place. But this is our dragon, Parthenax, named after the dragon from Skyrim. But if you want to see what Frontline is talking about, the giant spiraling staircase, it is this. This is really the first area of the Goblin Kingdom that I carved out, and the last area of the Goblin Kingdom that I actually decorated and built. And it does take a very, very long time to get all the way down to the bottom. So I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, this is it. So this is basically the newest area of the Goblin Kingdom. This is sort of as deep as they've delved so far. And so you see they got this crane up here pulling up these ores and stuff because they really like their shiny things. They like their gold. They like their emeralds and stuff like that. And what they do is they bring, I'll go ahead and show you that. My mouse sensitivity is too high. So yeah, we did this a couple episodes ago. We had this crane here, and the crane looks really cartoony. It looks like a toy tractor, But whatever, I like it. Yeah, so they drag the ores up here, and then right here, they get processed in this little refinery. They get crushed down and turned into these, and then they get put on this little wagon, and then the goblins wagon them up, drag all the ores way down here, and I'm gonna need to get rid of this house. I mentioned this before, but I still haven't done it. I need to take that house out. And it goes into here. Now this is the Goblin God, and his name is Blarf. For now, Blarf, the Goblin God. So they go in his mouth, which is kind of symbolic of the way goblins feel about shiny things and gems and riches. They love it so much. It gives them a sense of security, and it's in the belly of the Goblin God. This is their little treasure room here that we did a few episodes back. So yeah, that's that. So let me go ahead and show you what I have done in the, let's walk down this way. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what I did. I carved it out. Oh yeah, we're gonna just take a shortcut. This place is pretty big. Yeah, this way. And you can see how much of it I've carved out so far. And you know what, I think I am gonna use torches. I haven't really used torches in this kingdom so far, mainly just fire, and that one's weird. But yeah, so look how much more space there is now. So now it's to the point where I could probably take out some of these actually. But if I were to take out any blocks from this wall here, ooh, I missed some. But yeah, like right there, see, we can see outside. That's no good. That's no good. So we would put that one back, and we'll take out some of these, but I can't take those out, see, because that goes outside too. So pretty much this whole thing is as spacious as I'm gonna be able to get it. And yeah, I think that's plenty for me to work with. So I'm gonna have stairways sort of winding around this place, going to different platforms and things like that. I'll give you an example. Like this one, for example, we'll have, a little platform there for a little goblin to live right there, and we'd have to have a staircase coming down to connect it to this thing. But yeah, this is probably gonna take a little while for me to build out the inside of. So I don't think I want to do it on camera because it's such a weird build. Because effectively what you're doing is you're taking this odd organic shape that has no sort of structure to it and trying to make it work, trying to embed a design inside of it. which I've never really done before, but I'm really looking forward to playing around with it and just seeing what I can come up with. Like right here, it could be a stairway. Can I take the? I can't. Yeah, see, I can't. That's it. Yeah, this place is pretty much. That's what I have to work with. So, but eventually, when I'm done, this isn't going to be as open as it is now. It's going to be very cramped, very close quarters, very narrow walkways in between all the different sections and all the windows and stuff. So yeah, let me get to work on this off camera. I'm going to put on some music and just sort of chill out and go to town on this for a few hours, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Hey guys, I'm back. Just kind of wandering around up here because I think this is the next area that I'm going to have to build. I finished out the inside of the thing. I didn't do like the finer details or anything like that. The rooms are all kind of empty right now, and I think this is the way there. I get lost sometimes in my own place. No, it's not here. But we could just jump down. Oh, well, too far. That's okay. We'll go this way. So I was watching back the last clip, and I realized that I said, if you want to see what Frontline is talking about, go, this is it, right? But for those who are unaware, Frontline is allies all around. I didn't make that clear. He is Frontline. His channel is called Allies All Around. So go check him out, by the way. He's also a member of the Craftaway server and produces really great stuff. Yeah. So check this out. Let's go in. Now, this was probably one of the most difficult things I've ever tried to do in Minecraft. And it doesn't look like much, but check this out. We have all these little rooms, put a little window here, and it's just all full of stuff now. So here's one of the ways out. There's several ways out, like here and here. I'm debating on whether or not I want to do something like this in these little windows. Or just leave them open. I mean, they're goblins. They're not really concerned about safety so much. Although I did put them here just because I think it looks nice and it kind of forces you to walk around this way. That's kind of why I did that right there. But yeah, this whole place is kind of decked out. And you know, I've actually gotten lost in here before. So here's this cool little room here. I don't know, maybe they can store some food or something in here. But one thing I need to do in the Goblin Kingdom that I haven't done yet is I need to build a sort of like a jail, prison / food pantry, right? Something like that, where they can keep all their cow meat and stuff like that and things that they're gonna eat. This is a really cool area. I like this area in here. I'm thinking about putting like a little entryway, little doorway right there. But here's another way out, and this way takes you to the mining area. But yeah, I really like the way this turned out, and it was tricky because, like I said before, this place has no structure, so it's very organic in shape, and trying to fit rooms into it is not the easiest thing. So here's the top, because I wanted it to have this kind of floor, right? But I don't want you to be able to see dirt from underneath it. So I had to make sure that it was all covered on the top, like that. And that looks way better than just dirt ceilings everywhere, you know, that would be crummy. So that's what I did, and that was tricky in some places, like right here, because I needed to be able to walk up here, like this, right? So I had to figure out what I wanted to do there, and I just made a wood floor here to sort of make it to where you can walk up. Yeah, and I think it turned out pretty good. I planted a few mushrooms, a few little bits of grass and stuff growing up in here because, I don't know, goblins have been here for a while, and I imagine that some stuff would be shooting up here and there. So yeah, that is the inside of the column. Pretty much done. I might come in later on. I'm not going to do it now, because we haven't really been doing the interiors of any of our goblin houses or anything, so that's kind of going to be the last thing. I need to figure out exactly what sort of stuff I want to use. I was considering using the shulker boxes, because in this texture pack, the shulker boxes are items. They're like laundry items and big vats of soup or whatever, barrels, things like that, you know? But I haven't really done that, because I still want this world to look good in default and in vanilla plus texture packs. So I don't really want to go overboard and use blocks for things they weren't meant to be used as. You know what I mean? It just kind of, I don't know, I don't want to go that far into it. Yeah, just because. If someone downloads this world, I don't want to force them to download this texture pack if they don't want to, you know? But I don't know, I may have to do that. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, so that's the column. That's the column all done. Now the next thing I need to do is, let's go ahead and fly up, is I want to get the lowest part. Actually, maybe this one. Yeah, I think I could really use a house right in here in this corner. But I want to start going up. I want to start going up and getting all that stuff filled out. So I think the first one that I really need to do is probably the one at the top of this bridge, which is here, going up to there. So this whole area here, I think, is what I'm going to do probably in between episodes, because you guys have seen me do stuff like this a million times over. But what I'll probably do is, like, I still have to build, like, the prison, like I said before, right? And I think I know right where that's going to go. And there's a big area that was back here. Yeah, that I ended up not using. I couldn't figure out a use for it. But I think this might be a decent area for our prison or food pantry, where they, you know, because they plan on eating all their prisoners. I mean, they're goblins, so that's what they do, right? So here, let me fill this back up. Beep, beep. Yeah. I think that's probably going to come next episode. I may put it there, but I may put it a little deeper. Like maybe somewhere down here next to the shaman. I'll dig out a little area over there or something. I don't know. I haven't quite decided. I'm leaning mostly towards that area, but we'll see. So I think what I'm going to do for the rest of the Goblin Kingdom, because I'd like to have it finished up here in the next 4 or 5 episodes, so that we can get on to bigger and better things outside of this mountain. I'm getting tired of building underground all the time. Well, I mean, getting tired of it's kind of like I don't really want to say that, because I love building in this place, but I really want to see the sun, and I really want to build some really epic stuff. I mean, this is pretty epic, I think, right? This area is pretty epic, but it's a whole bunch of little tiny builds that create one big build altogether. You know what I mean? But I want to build one big build, you know? So, yeah, that's the thing. And especially ever since joining Vasten, I've been, actually not even since joining, but ever since I've been watching Fix-It. I've been watching Fix-It stuff for several months now, and just he builds these giant things, and it's like, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I want to build in Fantasia. That's, you know, like I want to build a giant orc kingdom, you know, and I've got this really cool spot picked out for the elves. You know, maybe I'll show you guys real quick. Maybe I'll do that at the end of the episode. I don't know, we'll see. Probably not, because I have to find it, and I don't really have that much time, but okay, anyway. So, yeah. So I'm very happy with the way this turned out. It's kind of like a maze up in here, right? I really like it. I wanted it to be cramped and difficult to navigate, kind of. So, yeah, I think we did good. Oh yeah, like I was saying, so for the rest of this series, not for the rest of the series, but for the rest of the Goblin Kingdom, I think what I'm going to do is I have all these ledges at the top of these bridges going all the way up. Little ledges kind of like this, right? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build out one ledge, at least, maybe 2, in between episodes, and then during the episodes, I'll build something else. Like, for example, the prison and the food area, right? Will be the next one. And then I'll have to figure out something else to build in the one after that. So if you guys have any ideas of some things maybe that could go in here in the Goblin Kingdom, some things I'm forgetting, like something obvious, you know, let me know, and I'll see if I can find a place for it. And yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for this episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. I really do appreciate it. Helps out my channel tremendously. And if you really enjoyed it, then please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.